Hi everybody, it's Gail from Gail's Bookish Things, and I'm here with another Vlogtober episode. Today I have a fun little unboxing. This is from Jen at Jen's TNs. She told me she was going to send me some ink samples, so let's go ahead and take a look at that and see what goodies are in here. I noticed on, or maybe you have noticed, I uploaded one of my Vlogtobers a day ahead of time, which was accidental, but I'm not sure exactly how that happened, except that I have been making a couple videos ahead of time because I knew on the weekend of my daughter's wedding that it would be hard to do that. Obviously, we would be busy doing other things. So somehow with my gradual uploading of one or two steps ahead, I did that. But I'm sure you all are fine and figured out how to deal with the confusion. Not that there is any. But if you're wondering about the date and that there was already a video on a day that we weren't to yet, that is probably what happened. Or you noticed what had happened. Let's see, she encloses a note. I hope you enjoy all these fall inspired inks. And try the Yamabudo with a broad nib. Cool. Oh, and she wrote with the Sailor Ink 967, which is one I actually was wanting to buy because I really liked how that looked on her ink swatching, like Rock Your Writing, I think it was called. So we have Pilot Oroshizuku Yamaguri, and that'll be fun. I like my other Pilot ink a lot, so I'm pretty sure I'll like that too. Probably do don't know if I'll do the swatching now or we'll do it later, but if I don't get too wordy and stuff, yakking on about this and that, we will do a swatching. Strawberry milkshake. Oh, cool, Jen. I remember you showing that one on your channel. I love the title of that. I want to, or the name of that. I want to like drink it. Aha, we have a little culprit here who is leaking. This is Mulberry Noir. That sounds beautiful. Anything with berry in it appeals to me. Diamine Sherwood Green. Ooh, yes. Let's see. And I guess that's Monteverde. Mercury Noir. Very cool. I can't wait to try these. Fun, fun. And Pilot Oroshizuku Yamabudo. So that's the one she suggests trying with a broad nib. So a lot of my Twisbees have broad nibs, and my Benu Briolette. So maybe I'll try one of those with that. Let's see, what was that one again? Looks like a red or like a pretty pink, deep pink. And Robert Oster Khaki. Oh, good, thank you. I liked that one too. These are going to be awesome. Thank you, Jen. Oh, there's one hiding in here. I didn't want to escape. Diamine Chocolate Brown. Ah, how fun. Fun, fun, fun. These are going to be super fun to do with my fall journaling into the holiday season, I'm sure. So I can swatch these or we can come back later. Let's go ahead and open up the next unboxing. Thank you, Jen, for sending me those. I'm really excited to try out more inks. It's so much fun to see what others are using and get to try them out after seeing some of those on your channel. So that is going to be a lot of fun. I do have my, what am I trying to say? My dip pen that I could do something with these while we're all together here, and then maybe go back later when I have a broad nib opened or like available to try the Yamabudo. Can't wait. Okay, this is one of these challenging packages. They're all challenging for me, I think, half the time, unless you just have a little tear open thingy. So we're having warm weather again here after having cold weather, and it's supposed to get cold again, like drop by 50 degrees tomorrow night. It's like 80 something now. So it's so funny. I don't know if you live in a place where the weather is pretty unpredictable like I do, but you never know what you're going to get. And even if the broadcast says one thing, it might turn out to be another thing. Okay, gosh, Goldspot does a good job. I remember last time I had their box and I had like the worst time opening it. Okay. It helps to have the tape all the way removed from the side. I didn't order anything super exciting here, but it's not a pen or an ink, I'm sorry to tell you. But I was looking around for a, excuse me, hang on, a source to buy some ink vials. And I just happened to be on Goldspot pens when I was thinking about it, and they had these. So, Jen, I promised you a sample of the Monteverde Scotch Brown, and now I can send it to you. And anybody else wanting a sample, I'll be able to send that more easily. I'm not sure, there's some little goodie here. I don't even know what I ordered. I did get the blotting paper. Papier Bouvard blotting paper. There. It's not that I know French, it's that I know how to read that. I should know French, so that was my minor in college. Made in France, so this is fun. I like using a blotting paper, and I thought it'd be fun to have this brand because I like their inks, and I like things French. Let's see what's on my order sheet. Oh, I know what that is. Okay. My daughter, one of my daughters said she was going to order me a, I think you pronounce it Kaveco, sport pen in brass for my birthday. I asked her about it the other day, and she was kind of like, oh yeah, I guess I better order that before it's too late. And I'm thinking, oh, please do. So thinking she had already ordered it and assuming I was going to get it, I ordered the clip that goes on the sport pen and allows you to attach it to a pen loop or the edge of your paper or notebook or whatever. I got the black. I was going to get the gold, I think it was, or brass. I'm not sure, but I decided on the black one because I thought that would kind of look neat with the brass. If I get it, we shall see. I hope she doesn't forget. Anyway, so let's go ahead and I'll grab my swatch book here. I should move these aside. So I kind of have a variety of things going on. I have my original one here that I ended up just writing in just for the fun of writing. And then I do kind of a little test back here every time I switch out a pen. And just because it's so much fun to write with them sometimes. This I kind of started. This is my, as you can see, my Goulet pens, Tomoe River swatch book. But then I kind of morphed into using yet another Traveler's Notebook. This one where I do the ink bottles and I put the name of the ink and the size bottle that it came in. So I am thinking now, trying to decide how I want to just do the sample stuff. So I think probably the good old Q-tip and dip pen method might work. Let me grab a few more cotton swabs. You know, I could do just write it with the with the pen. Well, I'll go grab a few supplies. I'll be right back. Okie dokie, here we are. So I have my Moonman dip pen, which is super cool. I love the colors. Very fallish. I have Q-tips, and maybe we will, I don't know the best way to do this. I'm trying to think of how I did it before when I had samples. So Jen sent me these. I got these from Noodlers. I mean from, not from Noodlers. Noodlers was one of them, I think, from Goulet Pen. So I think we'll just do that. We'll just do a line, and then we'll write underneath it what it is, like I did here with my Diamine pumpkin ink. So I think I'll just start out with the khaki. I have a little bowl here, and somebody suggested having like a little rice bowl or something where you could kind of set these up right in there. I think that's a good idea. I should have thought of that ahead of time, but at least if this spills, we'll be okay because it'll be in the bowl. I'm sure my hands are likely to be covered when we're all done with this. As neat as I try to be, I am not the tidiest of people. Okay. Set this here in case of a disaster. And let's go ahead and dip the swab. So pretty. I like to add the little effect there where you can kind of see what it does. Robert Oster Khaki. This is a good fall color. I like that a lot. Reminds me a little bit of the Alt Goldgrün. So we'll just do Robert Oster Khaki. Now I lost my lid. Here it is. This is like so therapeutic and fun to do. Oh, that ink in the water there looks super cool. I just love it. I could do this all day. It's too bad my family, we request that they eat on a regular basis and that we have clean clothes, although they do their own laundry. Okay. I should have swatched that above here. I'll just write it and then swatch it up above. This is the Diamine. Ooh, that goes on nice and wet. Chocolate brown. Wow, that's a really wet flow with this dip pen, but more so than the Robert Oster ink. Whoops. See, I'm out of sync here. That's cool. That is a nice rich brown. It makes me think of Hershey's chocolate syrup. Oh, gorgeous. Oh my goodness. That really is the color of chocolate. That is so pretty. See, I'm already getting my finger dirty. I think that this video will come out on the day that my daughter is getting married, but I'm making it a day or two ahead, well, 3 days ahead, so it's kind of funny when it says 25th, so actually I'll be somewhere else. Monteverde Mercury Noir. Ooh, gorgeous also. That has a much redder, kind of cedary in a way, like a cedar deck color, kind of makes me think of. Also pretty. Let me get the pen clean here. Okay. I probably could be a little more careful with this, but nice. That looks like fall leaves to me. Some of those reddish brown ones. That's a pretty color. I should have separated them from the diamine pumpkin just for the fun of it, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll just write on the note, on the side, a note that those are from Jen, who's been very nice to share so many ink samples with me. Okay, moving right along, and then I have to go make supper. Really need to go grocery shopping too. We're going to just have another wing at night, thinking in my head, okay, what do I have? How can I combine it to make something that resembles a real meal? I'm just going to grab another one till those dry so I don't get my fingers totally covered. This is the Diamine Sherwood green. Ooh, pretty. Let's do a little bit more. Nice. Those look pretty there together. They look like kind of like muted Christmas time colors. I always want to put the lid on. No, Gail. Dip first. Diamine. It goes on really with a very wet flow too. Look at me. Gosh. What a slob. I don't know how I managed to do that, but I do. I need to just stay away from inks, or like adding inks or swatching inks a day or two before the wedding, right? So I don't have green fingers on the day. Just have a few more here. This one, she suggests the broad nib. We'll wait on that one. I'll do that one later when I have a broad nib available. These little bags are cute, Jen. Good idea. I used to have a bunch of these that I used for crafting, and I guess I used them all up. Is this the one? Okay, this one is okay to go ahead. This is the Pilot Iroshizuku Yamaguri. I'm sure my pronunciation on that is perfect. I say in jest, but it is a fun word to say. That Iroshizuku, that's kind of neat. It's like a nice woody color. I'm sure it means something. I know a lot of these inks have a nature kind of correlation, but I am not enough familiar with. I have ink all over here and it's dripping all over the place. Do not do as I do. I'm just trying to hurry today and it's having a bad effect. Gosh. Okay, hang on. All right. Ooh, I love how that writes. Very neat. That is a cool color. It's really rich, goes on really dark. And this just makes me think of, I don't know what it's supposed to, I don't know what the word actually means, the name of it actually means, but it makes me think of like tree bark. Gosh, look at that. If I were just a little more slow, getting this done. And I just smeared it all over the paper. And this one is a little bit leaky. Let's do that one last. You didn't like the journey. Pen BBS 270 Strawberry Milkshake. Okay, this is going to be fun. I haven't tried any of their inks in any kind of swatching or anything. They have some neat looking pens I've been looking at, but I haven't bought anything or tried an ink yet. Oh, that's fun. Pretty ink. I think the color is nice, but I don't think strawberry is exactly what I think of when I see this. I think it's more purpley, almost like it would be a blueberry milkshake. It's very pretty. I like that. And here I go again, putting it away. And oh my gosh, here it is. Just can't quite get my system down here. Okay. There you go. All over my fingers again. It's amazing how much ink these dip pens hold. You can really write for quite a while before you have to dip again. But I have it too wet, I think. I think I have too much on that nib. Or do you call it a nib when it's a dip pen? I don't know. Too much on the end of the pen. Let me dip that one and wipe my sad fingers. I like that shading on that though, or the way the colors, maybe it's more of a sheen, I don't know. We'll see when it dries. Okay, we're going to take out this last one. I will do the Yamabudo one later when I have the correct nib available. This of course will be getting on my fingers. Like why not? This is a good time to have them inky. I'm eager to try this though. Monteverde Mulberry Noir. These are really pretty. I love these for fall. Can't wait to get my journal out and just spend some time writing. The fountain pens make it so fun to write. I'm addicted to it in a very good way. It's just so much fun. It's so satisfying. All these different colors to try out. It's just such a fun thing. Okay, backwards order again, but let's go ahead and write it down here. Mulberry Noir. Black mulberry. Okay. And we'll swatch that. I like how this strawberry milkshake's drying. I just think the name is misleading. And I think it would be super fun to be the person that gets to name inks or fingernail polish or makeup colors. Be a bit of a challenge, I think, but I think it would be super fun. That is a beautiful color. I like that a lot. Very purpley in the, well, I say that this looks more purple. This is starting to look a little more purplish blue to me, if there is such a thing. Purplish blue. I say ish and E on everything for lack of a more descriptive vocabulary. I'll show these a little closer in case any of those interest you. This was the Yamaguri it's smudged, that's why I'm saying that. The Diamine Sherwood Green is drying with a sheen. Some shading there on the Mercury Noir. That chocolate brown is really just a nice basic brown. I like that a lot. And I really like the Robert Oster Khaki. They're all very pretty. And they will be a fun group of pen or inks to experiment with. I haven't done much with trying like art with pens, you know, maybe drawing with them. I usually just use them for writing, but that might be something to goof around with. So there you go, a little kind of average unboxing, but still you can get these from Goldspot pens if you're needing Vials and also the Blotter paper. I think their service is really good. They're super quick. I ordered something the other day and I didn't hear back from them. I'm like, send an email and I'm like, I just wanted you to know I haven't heard from you. Should I look for a receipt or something? And they suggested, you know, you check your junk mail or spam or whatever. Well, that very day the order arrived, so it was so quick. I'm still looking for the receipt and the order was already there. Anyway, that's all for now. Thank you for watching. Kind of a low-key Vlogtober. I guess they all are, but this one's just the easygoing. Here's some stuff I got. Thank you again, Jen at Jen's TNs, for sending me the fun ink samples, and thank you all for watching. We'll see you again soon. Bye.